Hi guys, it's me, your girl Cheryl, and today we're going to talk about what texture of Virgin Remy hair is good for you. Okay, we're going to talk about a couple things. This will be a quick video and we'll get to look at some textures of Muse Virgin Remy hair. Okay, the first texture we're going to look at actually is the one that I have in my hair, which I had installed by Lakeisha Rivers of Lakeisha Beautiful Beauties, and she took 1.5 bundles, well, it was like 1 3/4 bundles of 24 and a 26, and we did it in this texture here, which is called the Brazilian Natural Wave. And it's a kinky loose wave, to say, for lack of better expression. It's very soft, very soft. The curls are big. I like it. It's natural. Now, this texture was good for me because I wanted to leave some of my natural hair out. So take in consideration when choosing a texture, are you going to leave some of your hair out, or are you going to completely cover it? Okay, which you have that option. If you like this texture but you don't want your natural hair out, you can get the matching closure that comes in multiple sizes, from a 4x4 all the way to a 13x4, 5x5s, ear by ears. We have it. So this is the Brazilian Natural Wavy. That's what I have in my hair. Okay, so now keep in mind, when you're choosing a texture, think about what style you're going for. Okay, so like I said before, with this style, I wanted to wear my natural hair. I wanted a little ease of application, something where I didn't have to worry about straightening my hair too much, and I could just throw it in 2 braids and keep going. So right now what I have in my hair, once again, is the Brazilian Natural Wave. So let's just look at another texture and talk about some possible styles with it. Okay, so now this is another one of my favorites right here. Okay, and this is the Cambodian Natural Wavy hair, which I really love. It's very soft. Oh, and by the way, all of the Muse hair is Virgin Remy hair. This hair can be used and reused, colored, bleached, processed, and it is still be soft. Okay, now we do encourage that you have a licensed professional color your hair so you don't over process it. But anyway, not to get off subject, this is the Muse Virgin Remy Cambodian Natural Wave. And I love this style for a vacation. I do this long. It gives me a nice little goddess wave. I really like it. But if you don't want to wear, once again, if you don't want to wear your natural hair out, this is a great style for a wig. If you know someone that can make a unit, or if you want me to make you a unit, we can do that. And you can use a closure, a matching closure to go with this. Now keep in mind, depending on the origin of the country, that also affects the texture and each individual donor. Everyone is their own individual person, and genetics take a part of a lot. But I tend to see that Cambodian hair is a little more thick and coarse than our Vietnamese donors. So once again, depending on the style that you're going for, that also affects the texture. So this isn't as tight a curl as this, but it's still a nice loose natural wave. Once again, Cambodian Natural Wave. One of my classic textures and my go-to for ease and it's just my go-to texture, and that's the Vietnamese straight. And everyone's like, oh, why the Vietnamese straight? I do 1 or 2 things with this texture of hair as far as it comes with styles. In the winter, I wear this a lot because I go to a Dominican hair salon here in Michigan, in Westland, Michigan, called Wayne Cuts. And I have the young lady, Chris Melly, she does what they call in New York a track by track sew-in, or what we call here in Detroit a natural sew-in. And she leaves a lot of my hair out, but she sets my hair and sits me under a dryer, straightens it, flat irons it so it blends in nicely with this hair. And this, because this hair is Remy, it blends in really naturally with, you know, your human hair, because it is human hair. And what I do is I'll go every 2 weeks and just go get it washed and sit under the dryer again and just re-straighten it to make sure that it blends nicely. But I really don't like wearing this in the summer because I don't like putting a lot of heat on my hair in the summer. This is my go-to style in the summer. But now the second thing I like to do with this is make wigs. I'll get the matching straight closure. You can get a 13 by 4, 5 by 5, whatever, and I'll have someone make a wig for me with this because it's just so easy to do. And then at night I wrap my hair and it blends in so natural with my hair. So depending if what style that you're going for, Vietnamese natural straight Virgin Remy hair is a good way to go. Okay guys, last but not least, this is a Cambodian natural straight that was bleached. No, this is not virgin, but it is Remy. This was originally a natural color brown, and they bleached and processed it, but as you can see, it was beautifully sewn and wefted with the matching thread. So yes, now this, I'm showing you this in a blonde because people like to add color. So if you're going for a style that you're going to add some crazy colors, some beautiful pinks, blues, and greens, you're going to want to go with this texture, the Cambodian blonde. Okay, it's the reason why I say the Cambodian blonde is nice and thick and tough, and it really upholds to a lot of processing. So definitely check out our website, musemob.com, and you can see more textures and see which one is best for you.